Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we are going to see how to make authentic Hyderabadi sheer kurma. So let's get started. The first step in making sheer kurma is to prepare the nuts, which are the main ingredients for this dessert. So I've taken some pista, almonds and some chironji seeds. You have to soak these at least for 6 hours in water so that the skin peels off easily. Sheer kurma is usually a very rich and comforting dessert, so when you use the nuts along with the skin, it becomes a little chewy and it is more delectable when you take the effort to peel off the skin. So after 6 hours of soaking, the skin just peels off easily like this, and to remove the skin of the chironji seeds, you just have to rub them together in water and the skin comes off easily like this. So after removing the skin, I have chopped everything into slices and I have kept it aside. Now the other ingredients required are some cashews, de-seeded black dates, de-seeded brown dates, some dry grapes. You can use both black grapes as well as white grapes, and some saffron strands soaked in water. I am using 1 liter of normal fat milk and 200 ml of condensed milk, which is Milkmaid. If you don't have condensed milk, then you can use full fat milk instead of this milk and add some sugar for the sweetness. Then I have about 30 grams of thin vermicelli, about 4 tablespoons of pure cow ghee and about 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. To start with, we are going to fry the nuts in ghee. So add all the 4 tablespoons of ghee to a pan. And when the ghee turns mildly hot, add all the nuts and the dates. Saute it on low flame for a few minutes until it releases a nice aroma and changes color slightly. Make sure you don't brown the nuts, otherwise it's going to change the taste of the sheer kurma. As you can see, our nuts and dates are well sauteed in ghee and have not turned brown at all. It has retained its color. Now it's time to roast the vermicelli in the same ghee. Again, roast the vermicelli on low flame until it changes color and becomes slightly brown. Now our vermicelli is roasted well and this is the perfect color we have achieved. Keep this aside and bring the milk to boil. Once the milk is boiled, it will form a creamy layer on top. Scrape the sides of the pan and mix everything together. Now add all the roasted nuts and the dates to the milk. Before adding it, reserve some amount of nuts and dates separately so that you can use them to garnish the sheer kurma. After adding the nuts, add the roasted vermicelli and also the ghee which we have used to roast these nuts and the vermicelli. Now give this a good mix, cover the pan and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. The vermicelli is well cooked now and also the flavors of the nuts and the dates has been absorbed into the milk. Now it's time to add the condensed milk to give it some sweetness. For 1 liter of milk, I have taken 200 ml of condensed milk. I'm not adding any sugar in this recipe. You can also add half the amount of Milkmaid and adjust the sweetness with sugar. Now add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and the saffron strands soaked in water. This gives a very beautiful color to our sheer kurma. Now mix this well and allow it to simmer for 5 minutes. You can adjust the consistency of the sheer kurma by allowing it to boil for another 5 to 10 minutes if you want it really thick. But this is the perfect consistency of the sheer kurma. It is neither too thick nor too runny. I prefer serving it cold, so refrigerate this at least for 2 hours before serving, or if you like it hot, you can enjoy it right away. Pour it into a bowl and garnish it with the reserved nuts and dates, and it's ready to serve. If you like this recipe, do share it with your friends and family and subscribe to my channel. See you next time in another interesting video. Until then, it's Fatima signing off. Take care. Bye bye.